Hello everyone, and today we're going to be playing some Hexad. Today we're going to be fighting Broman the Vulgarian while only using white gear heroes. As you can see, all my heroes are only wearing white gear. And the build that I'm about to use is very important for this fight. I'm going to be using cloth shoes for their frost blink to get out of the fight quickly. I'm going to be using gloves for the ice bolt, so he has one less AP every turn. I'm going to be using the leather chest as it's good for emergency, and it gives you 2 extra AP. The helmet doesn't matter too much, but for one of these guys I'm going to be using the scale helmet, as it reduces the healing effectiveness of him. And the other two I'm going to be using the leather helmet. The leather helmet is important because I can gain 3 initiative from this. Initiative is important because it will determine the turn order of our guys, which makes setup for this boss very easy. There's going to be a 50-50 chance when you spawn in that either one of the 2 guys with the leather helmet is going to go first. You don't know who it will be until after the enemy makes the turn. The first turns do not depend on your character's initiative. It appears that they are random if the initiative is the same. However, once the turn order is determined on your second turn, then that will be the turn order for the rest of the round. The next thing is the ring. The ring allows you to just teleport anywhere. When we're on the Broman map, you'll see very easily why the ring is important. It will allow us to teleport over the rocks. For our main weapon, we're going to be using the hand bow. This is important because it applies hindered. This is going to make Broman have to move. He's going to have to move half the amount of tiles because it's going to give him cost him 2 AP to move instead of 1 AP. That's basically the entire loadout. Now let's get into it. As you can see, this guy, Billy East, he's the guy with the scale helmet. I'm going to keep him back here because he's going to go last, and he's going to do a little bit of baiting for us every now and then. He's the least important. If he dies, we're not too concerned. These 2 guys are going to go here and here. On Broman's first turn, he's going to end up right about here. You're going to be able to kill him with the guy who makes the first turn if he's here. If not, just go ahead and forfeit this match and play the next match and hope that the first guy right here is the first one attacking. Again, this first part doesn't matter until we make our second turn. So I'm just going to skip all of this and let Broman make the first move. As you can see, we got unlucky with our RNG. So I'm going to quit out of this match and start another one. This turn we appear to have gotten the RNG we wanted. So first things first, you want to apply as many debuffs to this guy as possible. Don't worry about popping this Invigorate now. It'll come in handy if you need to move suddenly for whatever reason later, or in case you make a mistake. Now you want to teleport. As you can see, when we teleport, we have line of sight to basically anywhere in the map with the teleport ability. Since this guy's the guy who always moves first, we're actually going to teleport him right about over here. The reason this is important is because if I teleport him over here along this column, when Broman comes back, he's going to be able to use his chain hook to pull us towards him. This is bad. You do not want to be in direct line of sight with Broman when he comes around this corner. So it's important that you stagger yourself off to the side a little bit so he cannot get line of sight on you. Same thing for this guy. I'm gonna pop my 2 abilities. I'm gonna teleport away. Last guy is gonna be this guy. Instead of moving back with him, I'm not gonna do that. I'm afraid Broman may go back and attack one of these guys. So instead what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move him right here. Once Broman's debuffed with both the ice debuff and the hindered debuff, he can only move 2 tiles. In theory, he has 4 AP, 5 AP to spend. He can move to me, but he cannot attack me. So I should be good fighting him right here. And also, I should have casted my 2 abilities at him before I moved to this tile, but that's okay. As you can see, he went ahead and moved to me. This is fine for now, as it gives these guys more time to recharge their teleport. Then I'm just going to continue moving him back. Now, a fair warning, do not move your character over on this tile where the grass is. The chain hook ability in this current build allows a character to pull into a void tile where there is no existent tile. So if Broman moves here, he's able to chain hook you from there and kill you. So it's better if you're on a diagonal tile away from that. Now that he's close to me, you want to get out of his way. So I'm going to go ahead, teleport away, and come back around this corner. So you're going to have to walk back over where those rocks are and not be able to attack. I'm going to sneak in a poke with this guy. And walk right back to where I was. For this guy, you got to keep in mind the ranged chain hook is 3. He can move 2 tiles, 1, 2. He cannot attack from this position. So this guy is fine. And as you can see, this guy will not be fine. So I'll probably have to do is just let him die. As you can see, our RNG was lucky. Instead of attacking from this tile, Broman decided to go over here. That's fine for us because that allows us to go ahead and attack him a couple of times before we teleport away again. Let's just check the range of our teleport before we go ahead and commit to this attack. Yeah, so we're good to teleport away. I'm just going to go 1, 2. I'm going to go ahead and invigorate here. Teleport right. I believe this should be a good spot. Here. Again, pop up your abilities. Teleport away. This guy's bait. We're going to teleport him away next turn. Unless Broman decides to go this way. In which case, our Frost Blink comes in handy. For now, though, I'm just going to poke him. Back over here. Broman decided to buff himself, which means he moved one less tile. That is fine. Just gives us more time to maneuver. For now, though, I believe we're going to keep our guys right where they are. Actually, no. I'm moving him back one tile just to be safe. As you can see, I'm planning to teleport way here. So he has 2 tiles to move. 1, 2, he ends up here. 1, 2, he ends up here. He might be able to chain hook us from that position, so I'm actually going to move these guys right here. I'm going to move him right over here, this guy right here next turn. I'm going to step up. Hit him. Invigorate. Once again, just teleport away. Rinse and repeat this strategy once again. As you can see, teleport's still on cooldown. That's fine. This is why we went ahead and picked Blink. Well, that's a little sketch. It's fine though, we can go ahead and we can Blink over here. And we'll just teleport away next turn. I'm gonna go 1, 2. We're gonna sidestep so he doesn't chain hook us. As for this guy, I believe we're just gonna... We're actually gonna delay this turn. There we go. Luckily this guy didn't die, which means I can frost teleport right over behind him. Get around this rock. Now it's this guy's turn. Now this is where Invigorate comes in handy, because we can pop this, get over here, Invigorate, run around to safety. This guy teleports off cooldown again. I'm gonna step forward into range of him. Boom. I'm not gonna Invigorate here. Just gonna teleport away once again. Broman should end up on this tile next turn, so I'm just gonna keep this guy right here to get a couple hits in next turn. This guy won't be fine on this tile on the next turn, so I'm gonna move him up again. This guy's fine where he's at. One, 2. And teleport away again. Now Broman should choose to move towards these characters because they're closer. So I'm going to be teleporting him right over here. Unfortunately, it appears he managed to get a hit in. That's fine, he's almost dead. This happened to me last time. I actually lost 2 characters the first time I tried this strategy. But as he's already low, he shouldn't be too bothersome. I'm going to go ahead and Frost Blink this direction. And hide out over here in this corner. I'm going to go ahead and have this guy stand here to hopefully get some hits in. Only chose to move one tile. This means next turn should end up here. This guy moves first, so I'm going to place him here. Pop off my abilities. And say goodbye. Move him here again. So he's baited on this tile or this tile. Either one works. I don't care which he chooses. He actually managed to hit me there, which is fine. He only has 110 health left. I should be able to kill him. Go ahead and move up one tile. Broman should move here. I don't want to risk him using chain hook on me though, doing his weird little 1, 2, 3 moves. So I'm just going to stay in this tile. We'll move forward one. Boom. Basic attack him. I'm going to invigorate. I'm going to move one tile onto him for the extra damage. Frost link this way. And this should be the final kill. There we go. That's Broman all right here. Next time I'm going to try it with only one character. I don't know how that's going to go though.